Alright, so I want to tell a quick story. So, when I first got my motorcycle license back in 2008, my first motorcycle that I bought was a 96 Suzuki Katana 750. First bike, that bike has been very, very good to me. It's always ran. I think I've changed the tires, I've changed the chain and sprockets, and I changed the battery once. Other than that, it's never been bad. So I drove the bike to work. I'm not going to say where it was at yet because that's I don't want to. Well, you'll see. So I started a new job a couple days ago, and my second day on the job, there is designated motorcycle parking at the place, and there was a pickup truck backed into the motorcycle parking that was the the boss, the highest guy at this location. That was his pickup truck, a work vehicle. So I parked 2 spaces down from him in the designated motorcycle parking. Another guy who owned a work vehicle, well, he drove a work vehicle, went to park in the motorcycle parking, went to back in next to the other truck, and he backed into the rear end of my motorcycle, pushed my bike forward about a foot and off the kickstand on its side. So I go and I survey the damage. The tail light was smashed out of it. Both blinkers on the right hand side were broken. There's a little plastic trim piece around the underneath the tail light. The tabs were broke. My mirror was not broke itself, but the plastic that the mirror's in was scraped to hell. I have fog lights mounted on the front axle, and there's my one fog light's banged up pretty good. And probably the worst part, that's probably gonna be the hardest, most expensive to fix, if not just trying to find a replacement, is the plastic on the driver's side, underneath, right outside where the engine is. You can see where it's scraped across the ground, and there's a crack, about an inch or so. A crack started there. So, my bike's never really been a good looker. It's not going to win any shows, but it also ran. It had 32,000 miles on it, and it's a good bike. It's reliable. I think it's time for a new battery. I got to jump start it once in a while. But other than that, it's a reliable bike. And I've been thinking about selling it, but now I've got a broken bike in my garage that I think it's going to come down to, I got to wait for the company's insurance to figure out what they're going to do with it. Are they going to, cut me a check? Are they going to total it? Who knows what's going to happen. So that's where I'm at right now. I tried to get one more bike ride in by the end of the summer, and it didn't go to plan. This was like, I don't know, 7:30 in the morning, Tuesday morning this week. So, one last ride. It needs a tail light. I'll probably end up buying a tail light for it just to get it so it's legal, so I can take it out and ride it some more. Everything else is pretty much cosmetic except for the blinkers. I can take care of those for the time being, just to make it so that they flash and everything works fine, but they need to be replaced. So the next step is I gotta make up a list of all the parts that need to be replaced, go get an estimate from a Suzuki dealer or some kind of body shop. Go get an estimate so I have something official to turn in, say, look, this is what it needs to be back in the condition it was before it got hit, and see what goes on from there. So I don't expect this to happen very quick. I actually am planning on this taking a long time. I'm probably going to end up paying to fix it myself and then just waiting for a check, which I'm not too impressed with. But just the idea that it was a designated motorcycle parking, and there were 2 pickup trucks backed in there. One of them was there when I got there, and the other one tried to back in there after I'd already parked there. Didn't check his mirrors, didn't look behind him, just assumed that, oh, there's not going to be anybody there, and he backed right into it because it's the closest spaces to the building. So I've yet to see or hear what's going to happen to the guy with the company vehicle that backed into it. You know, who knows? As far as I'm concerned, I really don't give a shit. I just want my bike fixed. So stay tuned. When I know more, I'll post more.